My thing with Diddy is, why is he trying to get in contact with witnesses? He gotta know they recording the calls, right?
My man, in order to you to think that you could get away with doing any kind of witness tampering in prison, you got to probably be one of the smartest, dumbest person, because they tape everything, bruh. Don't you know when he was using those other people cards and they phone cards and everything like that, and they hear it, that person was like that. Hold up. That's supposed to be inmate 076. And Puff inmate number is 0666. Why is 0666 coming over on 0607? Why is Puff stuff coming over on his card? Hold up. Did he just say, take that, take that? Do I hear, bad boy, come out and play? They know his voice. And now for him to be giving people instructions to do things, like I say, he got to be one of the smartest dumb MFs we know. So if they got him on there telling people to get in touch with people or tell people to stop, because evidently you got to realize this. We may not be doing this pretty soon. We may not be even talking about Puff. None of these YouTubers. Because of what? They trying to get a gag order on social media. They trying to get a gag order on social media. That nobody should be discussing these cases or his case or anything about him. And that's crazy. I know the judge is not trying to stop people's freedom of speech, their constitutional right. How dare his lawyers with that bull crap? They're trying to get a gag order on social media. Anyone speaking on him. That's why, did you hear about that they had private investigators going to content creators? A few content creators and asked them.
Sean Diddy is facing one of the hardest times in his life. Once known for his wealth, luxury, and power, he is now locked up in the Metropolitan Detention Center, waiting for his trial on May 5th, 2025. Until then, he remains in prison, far from the glitz and glamour he once enjoyed.
To talk about Diddy? Are you paid to talk about? Or did somebody give you money to do any kind of content regarding his cases or whatever like that? They got people that they hired to go out there and then told them that if you stop, we'll pay you. Mighty, they might be coming to the Art of Dialogue, Mighty. They might be coming to y'all, man. You gonna take that hush money, huh?
Nah, man, I'm good, man. But I am hearing that Diddy in good spirits.
Wow. I didn't hear none of that, man. All I know is that, the guards are being closely monitored. Because it was said that he was on a cell phone. And I don't think you could have a cell phone in the Brooklyn House of Detention. The Brooklyn or the Manhattan House of Detention. I don't think you could have a cell phone. And I heard that he had a cell phone. He made some calls to some people. So they're going to watch the guards closely, because if you remember with the Epstein case, and check this out, those two guards that were supposed to be brought up on charges because they falsified records, you ain't heard nothing else about them. They retired in Florida, probably with millions of dollars. You ain't heard nothing else about those cases, bro. See, I believe if he gets out and enough people feel like him being a danger? Because what happens is right now, the federal government is playing a game with him. They playing a game with him because they want him probably to be a witness or to turn over some evidence on some other people that they would like to have behind bars too. And you got to realize this. For him to do that, and if he does that, his life is more dangerous, in danger outside of jail than it is in. Because they can't do the same, they can't do the same Epstein move again. They can't do the same Epstein. You know, my friend told me that they put up so many cameras.
Former associates and federal prosecutors have serious concerns about what could happen if Diddy is released. One of them is Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who believes life outside prison could be even more dangerous for the music mogul. Meanwhile, his legal team is working non-stop to get him out on bail, offering a huge $50 million.
How you feel about the footage that went viral of Diddy water rafting in Wyoming? You know, when that went viral, man, that had a whole lot of people mad.
No, nobody should be mad. He should enjoy himself, brother, before he go to jail. Because he might not see those whitewater rafting again. He might not see none of this stuff. And people might think that, you know, I'll be happy to see that. I don't really care. I really, yo, bro, I really don't care. But he should enjoy himself before he get his job. Once they prove their case.
So when you see those videos of him having fun, you don't feel a type of way?
Nah, I just see I see him one day that I know for a fact he'll be behind bars. So it don't matter what he do now. Work out, you know, get your muscle game, get your knuckle game up. You understand? Do what you gotta do. Because behind those bars is a whole different life. It's a whole different thing.
Damn, you telling him to get his knuckle game up?
Yeah. To beat off the guys that he don't want him to beat on him. No Diddy. Listen here, man. When people know they about to go away, they're gonna enjoy life the best they can. All the things that was on their bucket list, all the things that they know that they wanted to do, but may not have time to do it when they get out, or they might be too old when they get out, they go ahead and do them. So he's supposed to go out and have. Don't think he don't know. You pay those lawyers to know. Those lawyers know what he's gonna beat, and those lawyers know what he ain't gonna beat. So when you look at it, they already told him, yo, we might could beat this, but you're gonna do time on this. We might could beat that right there, and you're gonna do a little time for that. You max it up together. Let's see what we can get you. Let's see, can we get you 10, 15, 20.
Gene Deal has already made claims about Diddy's violent behavior and bold actions, so he's no stranger to making strong accusations against his former boss. He has often pointed out the darker side of fame, but his latest comments have taken things further. He is now focusing on the way information is shared and has serious concerns about Diddy's safety. Deal believes that if Diddy is released, federal investigators might use him to gather information on other powerful figures in the industry.
God.
You know, Cassie, her lawyer came out, man. She was mad too, man. Like when that video came out of him water rafting, yeah, man, she was heated about that, man. She came out with a statement.
Well, I think that this being in the men's shower in the prison system, the shower probably ain't as hard as that white water rafting is, but it'll be a lot of hard things in there that'll remind him of what he was doing on the outside. Bruh, dude has a right until he's been proven guilty to enjoy his life. You understand? Cassie got her 30 million, you know what I'm saying? go enjoy your life, but it could never pay enough for what she probably went through, or somebody putting their hands on them that they was doing and drugging them up and changing who they was. You understand? That happens in life. I've seen it in a lot of different cases. You understand? Girls will get with a certain guys and they drug them out. They put them out. You know, now she has still a chance to try to get some normalcy in her life and get those nightmares away. You understand? But this dude doing all that stuff like that, that just goes to show me that he knows he's going away, bro. That's all. Never seen him on a bike before then. You never seen him on a boat riding a whitewater rafting before then. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing none of that stuff until recently that we know of. He might be jumping out of parachute, jumping out of...
The federal government seems to be pressuring him, likely hoping he will testify or provide evidence against others they want to imprison. If he refuses and enough people see him as a threat, his life could be in more danger outside of jail than inside.
So they can catch celebs' private videos. Back to Denzel witnesses say Denzel stormed out furious after seeing something that shocked him to the core. But what did he see that night? And why are rumors still swirling that he handed over the footage to the feds that could bring down one of the biggest names in music? Now, before diving into that fateful night in 2003, it's essential to understand the worlds of Denzel Washington and Sean Diddy. Comes two men who, while occupying the same Hollywood landscape, couldn't be more different in how they approached fame, fortune, and life. Denzel is the embodiment of what many would call a role model and actor who not only excels in his craft, but also lives by the same principles he portrays on screen. Denzel's career is marked by his selective choice of roles, each reflecting a strong moral compass, whether it's his powerful portrayal of Malcolm X or the morally conflicted anti-hero in Training Day off-screen Denzel's. Commitment to faith, family, and maintaining a private life is well known. In a town, Diddy Combs, on the other hand, built his empire through a very different set of values. From running Bad Boy Records and being a key player in the hip-hop scene, to branching out into fashion and other ventures. Diddy thrived in the world of excess parties fame, and constant media attention were integral to his brand. And while Diddy admired Denzel often, calling him a role model for maintaining integrity in an industry built on temptation, his life choices reflected a different path. Now you might be wondering, if the relations between these two were so good, why would Denzel snitch on him? Well, this is because of what Denzel witnessed at that party. It was the summer of 2003. The drinks were flowing, and the air was thick with the scent of extravagance, as mogul Denzel Washington was not one for these kinds of events, preferring instead the quiet company of close family and friends. But for whatever reason, in the midst of a scene that clashed with everything he stood for, as the night wore on, it became clear that the party had crossed a line even by Diddy's standards. Rumors started swirling that the usual chaos had turned darker, and Denzel, ever the man of strong principles,
Deal is not just talking about vague threats or small dangers. He is suggesting that if Diddy helps the authorities, those he exposes could react quickly and harshly. This is not just a guess. It's a scary reminder of the power struggles that happen when top figures in the industry get caught up in legal trouble.
Right-hand man, bro. Like, me and him been outside together 15 years. Well, that's small. He the reason I'm alive right now. You feel me? Like, he don't really care about money like that. Like, he don't really care about a lot of them. As long as he got his jewelry, he got his cup, he got his gun, and we doing our thing, he cool.
Yeah, that's all you need in life.
So, you know, whenever I know I got a situation coming up and, you know, the risk of dying is high, dude gotta go make sure he there. That's what he like to do. Right. But anywhere I take my boy, I have to give him certain guidelines. On this particular day, I say, bro, I don't know what we're gonna see in here, but we get $2,500 apiece to keep these two models right here safe at this event. Don't get out of my eyesight. He said, Gordo, that's my nickname, Gordo. I said, Gordo, I love you, but I gotta go to the bathroom. I said, okay, bro, the bathroom over there, I think. So I'm over here dealing with and it's out, and he pointed it at somebody. He said, "Hey man, everybody get on the ground." So now here I go. I gotta say, y'all stay right there. I come over here. 5 dudes in the bathroom. Everybody pants their ankles. One dude didn't even have no pants on at all. He even had no socks on. He getting extra crazy. I'm looking like, damn. Shout out Big Duga.
Shout out Big Duga.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Duga. Damn.
That's the thing, bro. Like, bro, these, bro.
So, let's do it like this. Let me ask you.
Niggas would get mad at me. I wouldn't plug them with celebrities. And I say, look, bro, you don't know what you asking for. And when I see certain guys, I say, yeah, you definitely getting your cake stuck. Because you too thirsty to go be up here. 5 in the morning? You want to be in the studio with all dudes? Everybody out ecstasy and cocaine? They sipping liquor? There's no females here? You the females, my boy.
Shit.
You the female. Oh no.
Now, Chris Columbus had a story that he told where he was laying down with his wife, and he got a phone call from Diddy like at 2 a.m. saying, "I'm at the hotel." And he's like, yeah, well, who there? Like, pull up.
Prosecutors argue that even with 24/7 monitoring in a high-security home, Diddy's release could still have serious consequences. Court documents state that the $50 million bail offer does not fully address these concerns. More important than trusting Diddy to follow release conditions is whether the system can handle the bigger impact of setting him free. Judge Aaron Submanam has not yet made a decision, but pressure is building from all sides as Thanksgiving approaches. Diddy's supporters argue that the bail amount is more than enough and say he is willing to follow any court rules. However, others believe his release could be a ticking time bomb. If Deal's warnings mean anything, people can only guess what might happen next. It's ironic that staying in jail could actually be the safest option for Diddy right now. A man who once controlled his own destiny is now powerless against forces beyond his control.
Someone put a bounty on you?
Yeah, that's been a recurrent theme.
Yeah,
what one right now too, motherfucker.
Damn. What's the going rate right now?
Well, I'll send you a video.
Damn, okay. Shit.
In this situation, they had 50 on me.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, damn.
50 ball. Yeah, damn. That's a nigga. What?
They had 50 on me. They had 50 on me, bro.
And if you don't mind, while you put that up, can you speak on why? I mean, I know you're about to send it, but for what reason? Is it something you said, something you done, a female you protected? Maybe it went too far.
Right. So like I had referenced earlier, like my main business model is protecting females who got the proper resources. So these guys had hold on. You can see some strippers, bro. Trying to get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so this is what you did to the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, she shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. So let me get it right, my bad.
The accusations against Diddy, along with his huge influence, make this story even more interesting. For decades, he has been a major force in the music industry, shaping the careers of many artists and building a massive fortune.
do you think it's true when people say, oh, Diddy will never be fully exposed because there's too many huge names involved in the mix?
Oh, I agree. That don't matter. We get enough of them.
Will he make it out alive, Jack?
There's a young woman by the name of Andrea right now doing interviews, suggesting that she was tipped off by someone with inside the feds who said they saw her on some of the evidence seized. They said she was sedated, and they said she was being essayed by multiple men at the same time, which we know is called a trance. Government funded trans, now that he's shutting all that down and reinstilling, going back to just the recognition of two genders, a lot of the people that was endorsing Kamala are going to have a problem with that.
Scandal often comes with power, and Diddy's career is no exception. The accusations he faces now are the result of years of rumors and claims, many of which remained unspoken until now. If Diddy cooperates with the police, the impact could be huge. He might expose a network of illegal activities involving other well-known people. Fear of retaliation is real. In the entertainment industry, loyalty and silence are highly valued, and breaking this code could bring serious personal and career consequences.
My name is Tony Busby. I'm a lawyer here in Houston. I'm licensed in Texas and in New York. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. Conduct we will describe today occurred over more than 20 years, and we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enable this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence.
Can you imagine how many other famous people and big executives are probably involved in this?
These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed. The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us, people claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs.
So they said they vetted. That's what cut out right there, but they were vetted. 120 people.
Claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. We also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We have had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts, we check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times, it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against.
Wait, is there anyone in support of Diddy? Is that a thing? Does Diddy actually have diehard fans that aren't like shitting on him right now? I've literally never
have been retained by 120 individuals at this point. to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. It is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, we have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the act's complaint.
This guy is a...
One thing is clear. This case is about more than just a famous person in legal trouble. It highlights the connection between wealth, power, and accountability. It raises important questions about how the legal system treats those with money and influence, and forces us to see the darker side of an industry that often glorifies excess and moral uncertainty. What's next for Diddy? Will the court release him despite the risks raised by prosecutors and his former bodyguard's warnings? Or will he remain in custody and face a trial that could change his reputation? Time will tell, but one thing is certain: the stakes are very high. As this story unfolds, many wonder how it will impact the entertainment industry and beyond. For now, all eyes are on Diddy, waiting to see what happens next. This situation is a clear reminder that no one is truly untouchable. No matter how high someone rises, the fall can be just as fast and far more damaging. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay informed. Stay tuned for more updates, and let's keep our news accurate.